What's going on? We back with the Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow giving our final thoughts for Errol Spence, the IBF welterweight champion, taking on this mandatory Carlos Ocampo. If you don't know what final thoughts are, it's not just us giving our last few little pointers or a little bit of breakdown or prediction or whatever. Not just that. We also react to the weigh-in as well. And I got a video later on tonight. I talk about why Carlos Ocampo got this shot over Ugas for people that's wondering why that. I hear that question going around social media all day. But yeah, you know, we talk more than boxing. We got some other stuff on the table on the channel, man. Check out through the archives, see if you like something else. But y'all know what it is, man. We got the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter link in the description, and also we have you know, if you want to donate, you know, YouTube cut funding for us to go to some of these fights and logo, website, and expand the content. I definitely appreciate it, and share is very, very important. It's just as important as to donate if you're just sharing the video on social media. But you know, Errol Spence weighed in at 146 and 3/4. Carlos Ocampo came in at 146 and a half, so they both made weight. The belt is on the line. Ocampo is the mandatory. He's 100 to 1 underdog against Errol Spence. That's as high as I've seen in quite some time. He's 22 years old. He's from Mexico, and it was believed that he wasn't going to take this fight, this mandatory shot. But like I said, I'm going to get into that video later about how Ocampo became mandatory over Ugas, because Ugas was thought to get this fight. You know, Ocampo got an inch or two over Errol. He's listed at 5'10", and Errol listed at 5'9.5", and that can be kind of iffy, man. You know, especially if they were in gym shoes or flip flops. A lot of fighters just weighing in with flip flops today because it's hot in Texas, man. And you know, this is just a showcase fight. This is a glorified showcase fight. This is a mandatory. I mean, Errol wanted to fight different guys that want to oblige Errol, and Carlos Ocampo seemed to have the right attitude. You know, he seemed to don't have an underdog. I won't say he had the underdog attitude. He don't have a rollover attitude where he gonna get in here and just roll over. And he's Mexican. They got a lot of pride, man. So I expect him to come out here and give it his best. If you haven't seen him, like I said, I got the breakdown prediction link in the description, but I'll give a brief overview. He's basically a baby, dog. He's a kid, and this shot is beyond him right now, in my opinion. But you know, he ain't fast. He got good feet. He got some height. He got a little bit of height, some length on him. You know, he'll shoot the jab out there. Then he get on inside and bank a little bit. But like I said, he does nothing great at this point in his career. He ain't fast. You know, he long. He tough. He got a little bit of pop. But you know, it's a lot to be desired here. This is no Jaime Munguia. You know, this is no prospect like him. Even though he's a year older, he don't have that skill level yet. Will he ever get that skill level? I don't know. You know, the money that he got in this fight, they couldn't pass it up, because he can never get back on this level and get beat by somebody that's worse than this for less money. So you gotta take the money, and I don't really see him having too much of a chance. I give him a 1% chance to win this fight. Like I said, he don't do shit great at all. You know, he put the jab out there. He can move a little bit. He could bang on the inside, but on his inside game was nowhere ready for what Errol Spence is about to dish out. And I wouldn't expect the upset. I'd be highly shocked if Carlos Ocampo upset Errol Spence. There's nothing on tape that indicates that, as well. And also, I want to say, a lot of the guys in the media that's going to this fight, calling themselves covering this fight, they didn't do their due diligence and watch Carlos Ocampo. And I don't think that's doing your following, or if you're a YouTuber, new media, old media, write articles or whatever, you covering the fight. I don't believe that does your following any good, you know. And that's just it's not good journalism. You should always do your homework and be prepared. You know what I'm saying? People saying, "Oh, I really ain't watched Carlos Ocampo fight," and I tell you guys, there's certain guys that just cover the news in boxing and talk about boxing. They love the business side of boxing more than actually talking about the technical and you know, things in boxing. Talking about the jab and talk about the physical part of boxing and adjustments. A lot of guys just like breaking news, and it's cool. It's cool, but if you're gonna cover a fight and they're gonna give you those media credentials, you know what I'm saying? I believe you should be do your fan following, or your followers, subscribers, whoever follow you, justice and watch that fight. And that's why I broke down this prediction fight. If I'm gonna cover and talk about a fight through the week, seriously, I'm gonna do a breakdown prediction. I'm gonna do my just due diligence on a fighter like Carlos Ocampo. And a lot of guys didn't do it with Jaime Munguia. And I was the first guy to do that prediction video and tell you that Jaime Munguia was gonna beat Saddam Ali. You know, and people acting shocked after the fight. If you would have watched him and did your homework on him, just turned on some Tecate YouTube film. It ain't nothing to put Carlos Ocampo or Jaime Maguire in the search bar and pulling up and just break it down and see what they brought to the table. You will know. But like I said, Carlos Ocampo is a few grades, 7 grades below Errol Spence as a fighter. And they should have just continued to let him develop. But maybe, like I said, the money was just too much. But like I said, he's a boxer too. He got pride from Mexico. He not going to quit. He not going to lay down. He going to go out like a G. He going to give it his best. And he going to fire back. He going to try to get Errol his best. You never know. He might get hurt Errol. He might get stunned Errol. He can make it interesting. He might have more dog and more ability than people think he do. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got nothing. Like he said, I ain't got nothing to lose. Basically, Errol is fighting at home. Errol is 100-1 favorite. He got everything to lose. All the pressure on him. He got a title to lose. He got a showdown with Terrence Crawford, the winner, Danny and Sean Porter to lose. He got a Keith Thurman fight to lose. He got a reputation to lose. I don't have no reputation I built yet, so I don't have nothing to lose. So I'm gonna come out there comfortable, do what I do, and just treat it like another fight. And let the chips fall where they fall. But the pressure's on the hometown kid with everything to lose and nothing to gain in this fight. And I told you guys that was the case with Jamil Charlo and Austin Trout last week. Charlo had nothing to gain, everything to lose in that fight. And it's the same type of fight. But I'm telling you this, Carlos Ocampo's no Austin Trout. And I believe, Errol will eventually, catch him and beat him up. If you want my full synopsis on this fight, the links for the breakdown prediction videos in the description. But basically, this is a glorified showcase fight for Errol Spence. This ain't like what he demanded and what he wanted, but this is a showcase fight. This is a fight for his fans. Kind of what Terrence Crawford, again, bull fight was for Crawford as far as see if he can really draw in Dallas. I heard it sold out. It's a capacity crowd, 15 bands, 15,000 people don't understand that language. And they come to show up, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a dog after party after this fight. Errol Spence going to look to finish him quick and fast in a hurry. But you want to show off versus your fans. They want to see what type of draw, Errol Spence is, and eventually move him to American Airlines Arena. And hopefully down the road, that's where the Mavericks play. They can move him at Jerry World in the big boy house. But also you got Javier Fortuna and Granados fighting on this fight, and other Mexicans. You got the guy that quit versus the Rigondeaux didn't make way to their Flores, and you got him facing Ramon, somebody from Mexico, Miguel Roman. I don't know. I forget the guy's name. So I didn't really know. I thought Alexander and Berto was going to be on this card, but somebody said Berto retired. And I'm going to do a video on Granados, Javier Fortuna later, and also a video on Ugis, why Ocampo got the fight over Ugis, for the brothers that's interested in that. And like I said, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, do a lot of good content. That bell icon will let you know when I upload and go live, and you don't want to miss a live stream. Sometimes most of the time they be pretty good in my opinion. But y'all know what it is. It's Boxing Clinic and more. One time for the one time we gone.